morning, people! The more that these things on the side of my head start growing, the more I'm gonna look like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. In the video you're about to watch, you see me do a horrible attempt at the low bar back squat. I've been high bar back squatting my entire lifting career, okay? So I wanted to switch it up and start doing low bar because I think to get my legs as strong as possible, you gotta throw the low bar squat in there. So you're gonna see me trying to do that. You're gonna see me doing a giant set of the squats, some swings, some leg raises. You're gonna see some conditioning that I do and how I get my legs as strong as I can. I would say I was gifted by God with massive legs, and I'm so grateful for them because all my life as a kid, everybody wanted big biceps and a big chest, and I was granted these tree trunk of a legs, not legs is plural. So I have two legs. And now everybody wants big legs, and I think people, we got this you know, the chicken leg epidemic going around. So we gotta cure that, all right? We gotta get more people with some bigger legs. So don't ever skip the leg day. It's the most important day besides Sunday, because I love Sundays. But yes, don't skip leg day, people. All right, so this is my first attempt at doing low bar back squats. My entire weightlifting career, I've done high bar, and I wanted to change it up because as I get more into strongman and preparing for nationals, I really know that I have to increase my strength, and to increase strength, the low bar seems to be better than the high bar. And I also suffer from a lot of patellar tendonitis, and I've heard that low bar really helps get rid of that problem. So I'm gonna give it a shot. It's gonna be a little experiment, and we'll see how we do. I'm dealing with a huge hip flexor problem, so I have to get an MRI and feel what's going on with that. I've been trying to do tons of mobility drills, but it just seems to not be going away. So here's 225 on the bar. The heavier the weight gets, the better I feel like I can get into that low bar position. Still looks a little bit high, but trust me, in my mind, this feels lower than I've been going. In between, I was doing kettlebell swings. This is a 70-pound kettlebell. It's pretty hot here in PA, so I'm just dripping with sweat all over the place. I could probably use a heavier kettlebell, but this is just enough to keep those hamstrings loosened up, get my glutes firing, and just get some conditioning and sweat going. From there, I would do an ab movement, so I just chose to do some leg raises, and then push my feet up a little bit higher to get some more engagement. Now, try not to do this while there are any girls or guys around because your back will make a weird farting noise on the ground. And as mature as I am, it still is a little uncomfortable to not crack a giggle or a smile. But these are great, so I like to work in this progression in between each set and then go right back to squats. Here on the bar is 275 now, so I think it's a little bit lower. Still could be, you know, down more, but I'll just keep working on it week after week. My depth also is not as deep as I was going in the high bar. So normally I would go all the way butt to the floor, kind of bounce out of the hole. Now here's where you probably see the best low bar I did that day. So this is 315. Got my new knee sleeves as well, kind of just updated myself with everything. New squat, new knee sleeves. I'm also tucking my chin down more, where in a high bar I kind of look more at the wall. And I'm trying to really crush that bar into my nipples so it stays nice and smooth. Here we are now with 365. This is the highest I went. So I was doing a 5x5 gradual increase. I just came off a PA Strongest Man competition, so I'm just trying to get into it smoothly. Got some new programming ideas. And to be honest with you, this 365 felt a lot heavier than it should have. I'm not really sure why, maybe because I was just focusing on the technique and the low bar. I'm not used to it yet, but it is what it is, my friends. So moving on to accessory, I chose to do some barbell lunges, and I did 8 per leg. I really like these, and I was actually a lot happier because I could put it back in the high bar position, I'm not gonna lie, which you can see that. So comparatively where it is now to where it was before, there is a difference. Like I said, it's not a perfect low bar, but I'll work my best to get there. And with these, I really try to get my knee all the way down to the ground and keep everything tight, big breath in between each set, which you will see more when you get a front view. You can see my breathing. And I work up to 205. This is 155. The 205 isn't in the video because I'm an idiot and forgot to record it, but these also take a while, so I didn't want to bore you guys too much. So here's that front angle, okay, and I take a nice breath in between, trying to expand that belly and really keep that inner abdominal pressure going so my core stays strong. I don't have any lower back problems or tweaking. As you can see, I'm also dripping with sweat, so this is an exercise that will definitely get your heart rate up. If you're looking for something that's going to build great strength, that's functional, and you want a little bit of conditioning, do any sort of lunging or box step ups with dumbbells. I find when I do box step ups, I'm so winded after them. So kind of just serves as a double whammy right there where you get conditioning and strength gains. We want all the gains that we can possibly attain, baby. All right, now this is the most awkward movement to do as a man, is get yourself under that barbell. We're gonna do some hip thrusters. Now I've started doing these because I don't have a leg press and I don't have anything that can really isolate the top of my glutes. So this is awesome for just building your butt. There's Coach Tanya texting or looking at Instagram, which now that I can see this, I'm gonna fire her, so you'll no longer see her in any of my videos. Just kidding, I love her, she's amazing. But this really is just burning my butt cheeks up. So that is, I wanna say 185. Now this is 205. So you wanna make sure that when you're doing this, you feel it mostly in your glutes. You're gonna get a little bit of lower back engagement, but it shouldn't be like overbearing pain in your lower back, okay? That means that you're doing something wrong with your posture, or you got something you gotta adjust here. So this is really just firing those glutes, and that's why I like it. Here's an up close and sweaty video of me. This is 225 right now. And if this is too much for you to handle, guys, you can just lie on your back and do some hip extensions. You can also work on a GHD machine of that sort if you want to do something more like that, just a different variation. So from there, in between sets, I was hitting 3 to 4 box jumps. Now with these box jumps, it may not look like it, but I'm actually just trying to jump straight up with my legs and not use too much momentum. And when I land, I want to land nice and smooth, light on my feet. And this just keeps me athletic and trying to just keep that explosive strength that I have. Followed up by sled pulls where I pull down and then I actually push the sled back. I did that whole entire thing for 5 total rounds. So that is pretty much what I had. It probably took me about an hour and 20 minutes to complete this whole thing. So there it is, guys. Hopefully I can get better at the low bar back squat. I know it wasn't anything perfect. We don't need to destroy me in the comment sections, but if you wish to, let it be, let it be. So my goal right now is to get ready. I have a strongman competition in 2 weeks for the Beast of Bloomsburg. Then I have one in October, and then I have nationals. So I was watching the video of the guys on Brian Alsruhe channel for when he went to nationals, and let me tell you this, those guys are absolute animals, like different level, like sprinting and running with objects over 300 plus pounds. That's not easy to do, guys. So I have a lot of work cut out for me. I think it's gonna be an amazing, awesome experience for me. I'm gonna meet tons of cool people. I think I'm competing against Brian Alsruhe if we happen to do the same weight class, which would be very interesting because he's my boy. But let me tell you this, Brian, if it comes down to me or you, I pick me. No, I'm just kidding. I pick you. You're awesome. So that's what we're gonna do today. So yeah, so time to get to work, guys. If you have any questions, comment below. I want to do a Q&A, so you can ask anything. A lot of you guys have been asking about my tattoos, story behind them. But yeah, and if you guys need programming as well, I know I put out a lot of great videos on programming. I'm gonna continue to do so, but I think everybody really needs a custom program tailored specifically to them when you get to a certain level. So if you need any help with that, feel free to email or message me, and I can help you do the best I can with getting you to become a lean, mean strength machine. Oh yeah, one more thing I wanted to tell you guys. Brian Alsruhe's coming to town. Brian Alsruhe's coming to town. You better not get skinny, you better lift heavy. You better make sure you sign up for the seminar. It's coming September 16th. I don't know if I sang like 2 different songs right there, or maybe it was, I don't know. Sign up for the seminar, links in the bio.